So we only have 4 chapters left until the end of Fairy Tale, and I will miss it probably in 4 weeks. I did enjoy this manga a lot, ups and downs, but anyway, this chapter was pretty simple, and the fact that Fairy Tale just got more fucked. And I don't know how they're gonna work their way out of this, but I'm sure Hiromashima will find a way out. Hopefully, it's a little logical. But anyway, this chapter is pretty good action-wise. You know, we get to see Acnologia just beating the shit out of the dragons, just mauling them and almost killing them over. You know, you would think after Acnologia like one-shotted Serena, he would have no problem with the dragons, just like one-shotting all of them. And I take it he's probably going easy on them, or like not using his full power because he's just enjoying this. And even though we don't know much about Acnologia and why he's doing what he is doing, he's just stereotypical bad guy, which kind of, you know, disappoints me a little. But whatever. It's 4 chapters left. I stopped caring a long time ago. Now that we're not gonna know what Acnologia's backstory is at all, or why he does what he does, or if there's any connection with Anna. Anyway, and the chapter pretty much goes with Urza talking about, oh, you know, we can probably get him down physically with physical attacks, and I'm thinking, no. Urza is not gonna fucking take down Acnologia with physical attacks and ground him. There's no way. And I'm glad they didn't go that route. Hopefully they won't go that route at all. Urza, please stay on the sidelines, man. You're too fucking OP. You're hacks. The plot loves you too much. But anyway, with the way Fairy Tail gets owned is that Acnologia instinctively destroys his own weakness, and because the plan was to try and get Acnologia on a ship so they can use motion sickness, which makes sense because motion sickness has always been a Dragon Slayer's weakness, even though it's kind of like a trope and it's a joke. You know, it does make sense to use that, but he destroys the ships completely with his overpowered reverse time magic, and it looks pretty badass. And Acnologia is a very powerful monster, even more than he was before, which, you know, begs to differ how the fuck is Fairy Tail gonna get out of this with, you know, logic. And that's pretty much the chapter. And Lucy is looking for, I like what Lucy's doing. She's trying to get work done. She's working her ass off. Out of all the characters and all the bullshit that's been happening, I think Lucy Hartfield is probably the only consistent character that has been actually growing and has character development. Even though like some of it got tainted when Aquarius came back. But I'm glad that Aquarius has to have her key found, where Lucy has to go off on an adventure and look for it. And I love Lucy's character. She's probably my favorite character, and that's the only reason why I'm sticking through this is because of Lucy and maybe a couple other things, just to see how the romance goes. But, you know, Lucy's putting in the work. She's looking for the books in order for them to use Fairy Sphere, which involves them holding hands. It's the same power that they used back in Tenrujima Island, and that was another time when Acnologia had attacked him and they were able to survive, and which is a really smart and clever idea. But, you know, how are they going to attack Acnologia if they're just going to go on full defensive mode? Because you have Acnologia's human body in the other realm beating the shit out of the Dragon Slayers, and they're kind of like, they go into their monologue speeches of like, oh, we're going to defeat you, Acnologia. Oh, your legend ends here. And Acnologia's like, are you serious? And I'm thinking, yeah, how the fuck are you guys gonna beat this guy? That just makes no sense. You know, they're gonna use like a Nakama speech and like the power of friendship, which I hope they don't go that route. But I would just love it if Hiromashima just says fuck it and has Acnologia just destroy everything, and actually has Acnologia winning and just destroys the whole guild and the whole world, and actually like they follow through in the prophecy of Acnologia being the dragon of the apocalypse. I would absolutely love that, but I don't think Hiromashima is gonna go that route because, you know, he wants to end on a happy note like he always does. Because Hiromashima has always said in the past that it's not a manga that he wants to take too seriously or like want to get too emotionally invested in like he did with Rave Master. But anyway, this chapter was okay, I guess, 4 out of 5. But the thing is, like, it's just an okay chapter compared to Fairy Tail's past crap chapters. And it's just Acnologia being a badass without us knowing anything about him, though. And, like, there's no substance behind the character. And he's just very generic. So, I guess the action is good. But let's see what kind of crap they're going to pull to defeat Acnologia. because I don't see them winning at all logically. But that's the thing with fairy tales; it hasn't been logically for a long time. So anyway, 4 out of 5. Hope you guys liked the review, and can't wait to see the end of Fairy Tail. I'm definitely gonna bring in another manga to replace Fairy Tail once it's over. Who knows? Probably Akatsuki no Yona. I really like that manga. Well, there you guys go. Hope you guys liked the review. Fan out. Bye.